Hello, all you big, beautiful souls out there. I'm coming to you this morning because, as Aralamb does occasionally, he will wake me up pre dawn to start to talk to me about things that he wants to talk to you about. So, one of the things that has been coming up a little bit in sessions is that people ask about the differences between is 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 your life always just sort of fated? Is there something fate that's undeniable? Do you always have a destiny, right? That's just fixed? And then where does free will play into that? Because Aralam talks to everybody that he can talk to about free will and what that free will means to you as a soul and what you should be sort of doing with your free will. Um, so all that being said, there have been people, myself included, right now, looking at the world, looking at everything every day that's going on, and sometimes you can wake up in the morning and just think, what in the world is rolling here? Like every day is new things, new things, new things. And so people will ask, am I destined to have certain experiences? Are we fated as a species to kind of have to go through certain things? What does this all mean? Is it written in stone or is it not written in stone? So Aralam, like I said, woke me up. It's a kind of a dark and rainy day here in the deep forest, but he woke me up this morning and said, listen, I want to talk about this. So that being said, Aralam speaking, Aralam speaking. Welcome everyone. So, I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about your soul and how fate, destiny, and free will work for your soul. Because the highest law in the universe, as I tell people, is free will. So, you as a soul, if you're hearing this right now, you are a soul being sitting on planet Earth. You would have come into your lifetime, regardless of where my voice is finding you right now, you will have come into this lifetime with the ability to have complete free will within the lifetime. The only fixed fact in the universe is that every sentient soul has free will. That's the highest law. That's the only what I would call fixed fact for you. Still Aralam speaking. So when you look at destiny as the next question, where you might say, are you destined as a soul to have certain challenges? Are you destined as a soul? Will you meet the right people because that's your destiny, right? So within every lifetime that you've ever been in, you will have put into the lifetime many opportunities or destiny points that you may come across. Still Aralam speaking. So the destiny points are going to be those times in your lifetime where you have this ability, should you determine with free will, that you're going to come upon these coincidences. They may be experiences. They can be incredibly positive. They can be difficult and challenging. You would have put them in your own timeline. So I'm going to call these destiny points. Now, as you move through your lifetime, from the time that you're a very young soul on the planet to the time that you get close to leaving the planet, there will be multiple destiny points in every lifetime. As a soul, it's likely that you will come across, interact with, and sort of successfully move through many of the destiny points that you put into your timeline. Now, the next piece of this is fate. Is fate something that is fixed? Are you fated to meet certain people? Are you fated to have that automobile crash in the year 1993 that changes everything? Any kind of fate juncture points in your lifetime arc are the ones that you would have put there. So these are the bigger road signs, meaning if you are meant to marry a certain soul and you have made contracts and that soul is in your soul guide, you are going to have certain places in your timeline that you put there so that you will not miss meeting that particular soul. That is a fated activity. But I want you to understand, when I'm speaking of fate and destiny, your free will always overcomes this. Always, meaning you would have put the opportunities in your timeline, the difficult ones, the joyful ones, and everything that comes in between. And then with your free will, you could literally in your timeline come up to a difficult destiny point that you put into your timeline. And with free will, you can avoid it if you choose to. Most souls do not choose to avoid the big challenges because those are the things you came in with. Still Aralam speaking. Now, the incredibly joyful part of this, with free will being the highest law, is that on earth right now, because every soul that's on earth is in the middle of the energetic ascension. This literally means that should every single soul on earth suddenly become incredibly masterful at using their free will, right? Listening to the soul's voice and using the free will in the appropriate way, then earthlings all together will start to move forward into this ascension in an incredibly positive way. So the reason that I wanted to talk to you about this today as well, still Aralamb speaking, is that I know that Melissa at times will feel as though she's maybe having a difficult struggle. And she'll say to me, is this something that I have in my destiny that I wanted to do? Or is this something that is fated? Meaning, if I decide to move into it, I can. Because again, her free will is the highest law, just like yours is. And I will say to her, nothing is written in stone. Nothing is written in stone. And this is the miraculous, miraculous gift that the Creator God, the Creator in the universe, gives every sentient being. The miraculous gift is free will. So this means that no matter where you are or what you're going through when you're hearing my voice right now, with your incredibly powerful free will, you are able to begin to manifest new and other experiences, regardless of what is going on with you in this very moment. Because every single moment of every single day that you are a soul in a body on planet Earth, you can make a decision to use your free will to change your experience. So we're going to talk more deeply about manifestation on another day, still Aralamb speaking. But I want you to understand that fate and destiny are still always your decisions. You always have free will, and it always trumps those two things. You can change your trajectory any moment that you want to. Okay, me speaking here. So I love in a way that he's talking about this because I know, and he's talking about me. He uses me all the time as an example because, as you know, I always say to you guys, I am, I am far from perfect. So I like you wrestle with things, whether it's just, it can be little things during the day or big issues that you're wrestling with. It can be health issues, it can be money issues, it can be so many things. But I know that talking with a lot of people in sessions, a lot of people will say, is this destiny? Because the word destiny and the word fate, they get thrown around a lot. It's sort of like this spiritual quicksand where you say, well, if this is my destiny, then I don't have any control. I can't fix anything in my world if I'm just destined to constantly have this happening or that happening or the bad relationship or this, whatever it is. If you feel that you're destined to have that experience or you feel that it's your fate and there's nothing you can do about it, I love that Aralamb is coming in to say to everyone who's listening to this, listen, your free will, yes, you have certain destiny points in your timeline, but your free will is always, it's sort of the biggest hammer in your toolbox. Because no matter what's happening for you, you can use that free will to decide, how am I going to feel about this? What am I going to do about this? How am I going to respond to this situation, this person, this emergency, this money problem, this health issue, whatever it is? Because as a soul, when you start using your free will, and this is me speaking, but when you start using your free will in any way where you're empowering what you need into your timeline, boy, it's like being the big beautiful soul that I always tell you that you all are. You become a kind of a superhero in your own energetic life. So keep that all in mind. Keep that all in mind. I hope this finds you all well, well, well. Thank you so much.